This is the second video because whilst I was filming the first video and then whilst I started to watch it, I've realized that it was so it was a bit confusing because during before starting to film, I was having my own internal dialogue and myself I was going back and forth between filming and not filming, and myself was feeling in a myself was I was having moments when I was feeling like that wife. This is why I've decided to just start filming without having a care, without giving a duck, um, because I've realized that it is more important to film as soon as possible, and to put it as much as it is out there. And whilst I was filming it, and I started to watch what I have filmed, but I didn't finish it because again, it is more important to film it rather than to watch it myself. I don't want to forget what. Anyway, it goes like this. As I said, I was sleeping. The alarm rang. I just jumped out of bed because the phone is plugged into charging. I don't have a wall plug next to my bed, so I just jumped from the bed to stop the alarm. I got back into bed, trying to sleep again, but I couldn't sleep because first of all I was super tired from the previous night because I couldn't sleep properly, and I was having this monologue conversation within myself, and I just decided to film it. But the dream was like this. In the first, the moment, the first I hear the voice in my right ear. What he tells you into your ear, this is what you will be for him. This is what it is and what will be the best thing for you, for him, about you. And these words were coming with gladness, with happiness, with peace, with it was like it was everything. And then I see myself for a brief second in the body of the husband, and I whisper into her ear. I knew that I, I didn't realize it when I first started to say the dream, because it was peaceful, it was happiness, it was rejoicement. It was, to me, in that moment, it was, we made it. This is how it felt. We made it. We made it. We made the finish line. This is how it was feeling to me as the husband. And I was holding my wife whilst I was holding these bars which looked like prison bars in movies. And I whispered in her ear, "Come on, my beautiful wife, we can do it. We're nearly there, we can do it. Just hold on to it and we will make it across." And then in a flash I was in the body of the woman. I When I woke up from the dream, I couldn't remember this bit because I realized how easy it is to forget the happy moments. Because the reaction of the woman, I can't call it response because it wasn't a response, it was a reaction. The reaction of the woman, and I understood the consequences. And when I understood the consequences of the woman's action, I was like in shock. In shock. I was in shock myself, but at the same time, I could feel she was in shock because the way of she reacted was like, no, the way she reacted. But when she realized that her family, her parents, I forgot to mention that I made a mistake to think that the parents were his parents because they weren't. They were her parents. I realized that because he when I was in his body, I was thinking, oh, my mother-in-law is safe, my father-in-law is safe, our children are safe, they're all they're all on the porch of this house, which to me it felt like home, like I'm getting home. And now it's just me and my wife. And as a matter of fact, I am holding my wife whilst I'm holding these prison bars. The only the last step the last step to safety on this porch of the house. And then again, I was suddenly in the body of the woman who got angry because he called her good wife, not beautiful wife, not beautiful woman, not, oh, you have this beautiful body, or you have these beautiful nails. And then her realization of, oh wow, my family, my parents, my children, my husband, they are on their way to freedom towards what was supposed to be our home. And I'm left behind because I have listened to a voice which was only critical and only making me angry and frustrated.